Farting is often treated as something crude or embarrassing, yet it is actually a natural and unavoidable part of how the human body functions. Behind it is a complex digestive process involving gut bacteria, swallowed air, and chemical breakdown, where gases are constantly produced, absorbed, and released depending on what you eat, how you eat, and even the state of your gut health. In this video, we'll explore 20 fart facts that are weirdly important for your health. Fact 1. Farts are a normal part of digestion. Farting is a natural and healthy part of the digestive process. As food breaks down in the stomach and intestines, gas is produced by bacteria interacting with undigested food. This gas needs to be expelled, and that's where farts come in. Far from being embarrassing or unusual, farting signals that your digestive system is functioning properly. Fact 2. The average person farts about 14 times a day. Most people pass gas multiple times a day, often without noticing. Research suggests an average in the low teens per day. However, it is important to note that this frequency varies widely. Diet, hydration, swallowed air, and gut bacteria all influence how often this happens. Fact 3. Most farts are made of odorless gases. The majority of a fart is composed of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and sometimes methane. These gases are colorless and odorless. The smell people associate with farts comes from tiny amounts of sulfur-containing gases mixed in. This means the volume of a fart and how bad it smells are not directly related at all. Fact 4. Methane can make some farts flammable. Some people produce methane during digestion due to the types of gut bacteria they host. Methane is a combustible gas, which is why the flammability of farts is possible under specific conditions. Not everyone produces methane, and its presence varies naturally between individuals. This variation reflects differences in gut microbiology rather than health or diet quality. Fact 5. Fiber-rich foods can increase gas production. Fiber is not fully digested by the human body, so it reaches the colon largely intact. There, gut bacteria ferment it and produce gas as a byproduct. This process often reflects active, beneficial gut bacteria rather than a problem. While responses vary by fiber type and individual, higher fiber intake commonly leads to more gas. Fact 6. Swallowed air can contribute to farting. Not all digestive gas comes from food fermentation. Swallowing air while eating, drinking, talking, or chewing gum introduces extra air into the digestive system. Much of it is released as burps, but some can pass through the intestines and exit as farts. Eating slowly and avoiding excess air intake can reduce this contribution. Fact 7. Fart sounds come from vibrations, not the gas itself. The sound of a fart is not produced by the gas alone. It comes from vibrations of the anal opening as gas passes through under pressure. Muscle tension, body position, and gas volume all affect how these vibrations sound. That's why the same amount of gas can be silent at one moment and loud at another. Fact 8. Certain medical conditions can increase farting. Some medical conditions can affect digestion or gut bacteria in ways that increase gas production. Food intolerances, malabsorption, and changes in gut movement can all raise fart frequency. This does not automatically indicate a serious problem, especially if symptoms are mild or long-standing. However, sudden or persistent changes can provide useful clues about digestive function. Fact 9. Some animals fart too. Farting is not unique to humans. Many animals produce digestive gas, especially those that rely on bacteria to break down tough plant material. Herbivores, in particular, generate large amounts of gas because fermentation is central to their digestion. While gas release varies by species, it is a normal byproduct of digestion in many animals. Fact 10. Babies and young children often fart more frequently. Babies and young children commonly pass gas more often as their digestive systems are still developing. Their gut bacteria are changing rapidly, and they tend to swallow more air during feeding or crying. In most cases, frequent farting in infants is normal and not a sign of a health problem. Fact 11. Holding in a fart can cause discomfort and bloating. When gas builds up in the digestive system and isn't released, it can create pressure and bloating. This happens because the body naturally expels gas to relieve this discomfort. Holding it in does not remove the gas. It only delays its release and may increase sensations of fullness. As such, allowing gas to pass is a normal part of maintaining a comfortable digestive system. Fact 12. Sulfur compounds give farts their rotten egg smell. Most fart gases are odorless, but small amounts of sulfur-containing compounds create the smell people notice. Hydrogen sulfide is a major contributor, and the human nose is extremely sensitive to it even at very low levels. Other sulfur compounds can also add to the odor. This is why a fart can smell strong despite containing only trace amounts of smelly gas. Fact 13. Plant-based diets can increase gas due to fiber intake. Vegetarian and vegan diets are often higher in fiber, which supports the growth of gut bacteria in the colon. As bacteria ferment this fiber, gas is produced as a natural byproduct. This does not mean digestion is worse and often reflects an active, adapting gut microbiome. However, you should also note that gas levels vary by individual and fiber type and usually stabilize over time. Fact 14. Chronic digestive conditions can increase farting. Conditions that affect gut movement or bacterial balance can increase gas production. When digestion changes, food may ferment differently or move through the intestines at altered speeds, creating more gas. This increase reflects shifts in how the gut is functioning, not poor hygiene or lack of control. Looking at patterns over time is often more informative than focusing on a single day. Fact 15. Body position can influence how gas is released. Body position affects how gas moves through the intestines. Sitting, standing, or lying down can either trap gas or make it easier for it to pass. Changes in posture, such as standing up or walking, often help relieve bloating. Farting depends not just on how much gas is present, but on how freely it can move. Fact 16. Farting during sleep is common and often unnoticed. During sleep, the muscles that control gas release relax, making it easier for gas to pass without conscious control. Because awareness is reduced, most people do not notice it when it happens. This is generally normal and not a sign of a digestive problem. It reflects the digestive system continuing its work while the body rests. Fact 17. Fart smell persistence depends on the environment. How long a fart smell lingers is strongly influenced by the surrounding environment. Enclosed spaces, poor ventilation, fabric surfaces, and humidity can trap odor molecules and slow their dispersion. In open or well-ventilated areas, the same gases fade much more quickly. Smell persistence depends on airflow and surfaces as much as on the gas released. Fact 18. Carbonated drinks can increase farting. Carbonated beverages contain dissolved carbon dioxide gas. When consumed, much of this gas is released as burps, but some can pass through the digestive tract and contribute to farting. The amount varies by person, drinking speed, and gut movement. Increased gas after fizzy drinks reflects added gas intake, not a problem with digestion. Fact 19. Farting often increases after large meals. Larger meals give the digestive system more material to process, which can lead to increased gas production. More food means more fermentation by gut bacteria and more movement through the intestines. Meal composition, eating speed, and swallowed air also influence how much gas forms. Fact 20. Farting is a normal part of being human. The human digestive system produces gas as food is broken down and gut bacteria do their work. No version of perfect digestion eliminates gas production entirely. While frequency, sound, and smell vary widely between individuals, the process itself is common and expected. Farting is not a flaw in digestion, it reflects a system doing its job. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tap the like button and subscribe for more facts videos if you enjoyed this one. Feel free to also leave a comment below if you learned something new. Until next time, take care.